There's been a lot of curiosity surrounding this Wack 100 and Big U beef. A lot of people wondering, where did their beef start from?
That AP on my head, see Terrell to go up fan. All these pussies got no motion.
There's been a lot of curiosity surrounding this Wack 100 and Big U beef. A lot of people wondering, where did their beef start from?
We want to know,
Why are they
man,
currently engaged in the most...
how did UFAT and Wack100 get into it? How did they become enemies? That was once upon a time cool. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Flacco been dropping content back to back, back to back. Staying on topic with this whole UFAT situation. Cause every time I look up, he got a new video posted about UFAT. Do your homework on that. So yes, we need to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did they fall out? Subscribe, man. You're not paying for a subscription.
Filled beef in recent LA history. Now, this video here was created before the Big U RICO, before Big U was arrested by the feds and indicted. However, if you watch this video to the end, you would have the full story and the full understanding of exactly why Big U and Wack 100 can't be in the same room and why they dislike each other to extreme degrees.
I can't help that. It's my sister's dog and shit.
People, street people, kids, listen. It's a new element out here.
Look at
saying?
Police 100.
It's called the gang cop.
Yeah, it's you.
Big U is
It's you.
the leader.
Like you said, yes, about the other
It's
dude.
you.
Before I even knew Wack 100, I let him do what he gonna do, bro. Allah got to deal with that. He got to deal with Allah, cause I'm not gonna disrespect him. And
Mind you, these niggas 65 years old, arguing about little petty shit, little bullshit. Y'all is grown as hell, sitting up here going back and forth at each other. My nigga, y'all could at least squash this motherfucking whole beef y'all arguing about, whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Y'all ain't gotta get along with each other, but for the sake of these kids and shit, bro. That's why I call you niggas dumb. You OG slow. It like, what the fuck is y'all beefing with? Like, it just, to me, it's just weird for the simple fact that y'all are 70 years old, bro. Y'all 70 years old sitting up here going back and forth on the net. What the fuck? Like, it just sad, bro. Y'all act like y'all the YNs and shit. Y'all just some old young niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Do your homework on some old young niggas, bro. That's them. Fuck is you talking about?
else to get no likes. You know what I'm saying? But if they want to disrespect me, that's cool. Because if I see you, I'm going to demo on you. I'm going to take the case.
But things...
Then once again, this is what we talking about. You self-snitching. You talking about what you would do to a motherfucker. You making threats and shit. And that's why they came and picked you up. You fat. This is another reason why they came and picked them up. Like I say, stand on that business. If you talking about what you gonna do, do it. Matter of fact, don't even talk about it. Do it. That's why I say you niggas be capping. Y'all don't be on what y'all be talking about, bro. Like, y'all don't.
But things weren't always like this. There was a time, believe it or not, where Wack 100 and Big U were best friends.
I respected him.
That's what I'm saying.
I learned to love his family, to care about his family. You know, we both been in each other's homes. Our kids know each other. You know, and I looked at his son like a nephew. You know, no matter what it was, you know, we was there. You know, any situation that had something to do with me, whether I knew about it beforehand or not, he was also there for me.
So where did things go wrong? How did these two go from being best friends to sworn enemies? Luckily for you, you clicked on this video because I got the...
Why do you hate UFAT's guts so bad? Like, why do you hate him? Pause, no diddy, but why do you hate him so bad? And UFAT, why do you hate Wacko so bad? Y'all was like this. What the...
For you. We actually have to rewind to the year 2000 because that's when this journey starts. Wack 100 and Big U got introduced to each other through Death Row. You see, Wack 100 joined Death Row through Reggie right here. Reggie and Wack had a relationship, and Reggie vouched for Wack to Suge, and that's how Wack 100 got his intro into Death Row.
When I first met Reggie, I told Reggie, listen, I'm here for whatever it got to be, but I really want to conduct some business. So Reggie gave me his phone number. And after going out a few times, a few situations happening on that side of it, a few conversations with Reg on the other side of it, he eventually put me on a three-way call with Suge.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he told Suge, like, yo, man, we need this dude around. He brings both elements. He's a thinker. He bought his business. He got his own money. He ain't up here asking for a check. And, but he with the if we gotta be. So that, he told Reg, y'all keep it together. And, when I get there, we'll put it together. And that's how that came.
But Big U's introduction to Death Row was a little bit more grim. Big U was still in prison, but Big U's name rang bells in the streets of LA. Ooh. Big U was like a mystical figure, a street lord.
So he was one of them. He was one of them top dogs. Like, his name was ringing through LA. Okay. Let me keep watching.
Stories you've heard about Big U would make you think that Big U wasn't a real person. Like, for example, Big U apparently holds the knockout record in LA County Jail. During one riot, he knocked out 32 people.
Damn. Okay, you fat? Okay. I say you fat. You fat was getting down. Okay. Okay, let's keep hearing this shit.
Big U apparently holds the all-time record for knockouts in county jail with a couple hundred, even 1,000, some may say. So Big U is a mystical figure. Like, the character Debo in Friday was actually depicted after Big U. That was actually Big U he was acting like. So with Suge Knight operating on the West Coast and understanding who Big U is, Suge wanted to get in Big U's good graces. So while Big U was in prison, Big U's brother passed away. So Suge Knight sent flowers to the family, and that went a long way with Big U.
First time I ever heard of Suge and Big U communicating was through when Big U's brother got killed and shot at a studio with Keita Rock, the Realist, and Big 6 Style, and all of them at Echo Sounds. So Keita Rock came to me and said, hey, Big U, it'd be a good look if Death Row send some flowers and, give the mother a little something to help out. And I thought that was a great idea. And I brought that to Suge and told Suge that, hey, this guy Big U, his brother was there.
Like I said, it was cool back then because, like, you was young and you was still trying to figure out life, but it's just like, now, it's weird. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's weird now. You know what I'm saying? For you to still be on that type of time. And, nigga, you're not 20, you're not none of that. Nigga, you're 70. That was cool when you was hosting fights up in the county and shit. You know what I'm saying? Knocking niggas out and shit. That's cool. And I said I'll give you your props on that. But we talking about now. What you got now, bro? Fuck all that back then shit. We talking about now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit just look weird. Like, I'm sorry. I gotta call it out for what it is. Nigga, you're a grandpa. You have a son that's in the NFL. And you still on this type of timing, bro. You failed your kids, bro. I'm sorry. Nigga, you supposed to be a proud father sitting back, watching your son play football and shit. Now, because of your dumb ass, like, that could fuck up certain shit. Certain sponsors. Oh, I ain't doing business with you because your dad, he be extorting motherfuckers, so I don't know what type of timing you on. You be on the same timing. Listen to your boy. I'm telling y'all how motherfuckers a thing. Just cause that's his pops and shit. You know what I'm saying? You cool and all, but we can't do this and that because we don't know if you gonna extort us because of who your pops is. I'm telling you, that's how motherfuckers think. Listen to your boy. So that's how it'll affect his family. You know what I'm saying? That's how, bro. Right there. This whole situation, bro, is crazy.
Even though it wasn't a Death Row function, those niggas was doing that on their own, corrupt, and the Realist had some dudes from Dallas come in town, and they were up there selling beats and raps and all trying to make some money, and some dudes came through and laid their ass out or got shot.
Damn.
And, I think we, gonna send a little check to help out and sent some flowers. And Suge was like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, do that. You know, gave me the blessings to do that.
Big U really appreciated Suge sending a check and flowers and looking out, even though they didn't have a relationship and didn't know each other. So when Big U got out of prison, Big U and Suge actually formed a really tight bond.
You think because we got home court advantage, you know what I mean? I don't let football watch this stuff.
We don't have no parts. Rock up in my area.
But like most good things in Suge Knight's life, the harmonious times came to an end, and Big U and Suge Knight found themselves at odds over an unknown conflict. So while Big U and Suge were at odds, Wack100 still kept in communication with Big U, and they became tighter as Wack100 was still in the fold of Death Row, while Big U was on the outskirts due to him and Suge Knight's conflict.
Right. Me and Big U met. Suge Knight. Actually, Big U had caught a violation. I think Reggie had to help with trying to get him out. Suge helped with some attorney money.
Right.
I want to say 03, 04, somewhere around there.
Damn.
And that's how we met. I met through Suge. And Suge, over the years, he's on and off with anybody. So me and Big U kind of like continued our relationship.
In 2017, 6ix9ine was the hottest rapper in the world. He was scorching hot. The dude had rainbow hair, but in every video, he had 100 killers. So he demanded attention. But here's the thing, 6ix9ine was repping a blood set. Now, when you're repping a blood set, there's politics that comes with it. But 6ix9ine would make it very clear that he wasn't checking in, tapping in, or bowing down to anybody, even though he was repping blood and he's obligated to.
Yo, I'm gonna say this right now before the media starts covering their own story. There's gangsters all over this world. East Coast, West Coast, down south, up north, all over the world there's gangsters.
This who y'all took serious, bro. Like, this is lame, bro. This shit corny, bro. I'm gonna keep it a million with y'all. Like, he an example of why you should stay your ass about the streets. I'm gonna keep it a million with y'all. He an example right there, bro. Keep it a million with y'all.
I don't check into nobody, you know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's soil that I walk on, but I will not check in anywhere I go, and it's gonna stay like that, you know what I'm saying? So stop trying to tell me niggas gotta check in. It's 2018. Mention my name for
That was
clout.
before,
you know what I'm saying? It's not even
by
about
the way.
gangster and respecting niggas' words and G codes. It's now, I want clout, I want to make a name for myself. Everybody who mentioned my name is a rapper. Y'all not gangsters, y'all rappers, and y'all want names for yourselves. It's not gonna happen. I don't check in nowhere I go.
That message came across as 6ix9ine thumbing his nose at an age-old tradition, which is tapping in and checking in when you come back to the motherland of gangs, which is LA. Now, one of the people who just left a bad taste in their mouth was another blood rapper who was on the opposite coast, LA, The Game. Now, The Game at the time was being managed by Wack100. So when The Game went on stage and said F6ix9ine, well, Wack100 was forced to co-sign the sentiment of F6ix9ine.
I mean, this ain't age at all. He kept it real. He was right, bro. He was a fake ass blood. He kept it real though. So you can't get mad in this day and age. It's like he foreshadowed the shit. The game literally foreshadowed the shit 2 years later by this nigga going in court testifying 6ix9ine against his own motherfucking crew. Listen to your boy. He foreshadowed that shit. He said this shit in 2018, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he went to trial in 2018 or some shit like, or 2019, the next following year actually. Then they let him out because of COVID or some shit like that. But y'all get what I'm saying, G. Like, y'all remember, bro, for the motherfuckers who was around and know about this situation.
The Game is signed to Wack100. So Wack100 was forced to back up and co-sign the Game sentiments and ride with the Game no matter what. So this started a full-on war between the Game, Wack100, and their crew versus 6ix9ine's manager, Shotty, 6ix9ine, and their crew. And this beef will play out on social media.
The Game. I remember the first time I saw The Game, he was on Love Connection. I'm older than 6'9". I saw you crying on Love Connection. Suck. You ain't no gangster. You worked out and got tough. I'm mad at this little man. What y'all mad at him for?
Nigga, shut your peanut head ass up, your little bill looking ass. But can of baked beans looking at. Nigga, that's why you like. No, I ain't gonna say that shit, cause you know what I'm saying. Like, fuck it, bro. He did this to himself, bro. Fuck it. This what happens when you in the streets and shit, bro. I don't hold shit back, bro. This my motherfucking channel. This what happens, nigga. He got himself in this situation. Fuck it.
Y'all trying to get album sales off of Tekashi 6ix9ine. Trying to get Wack100, you old pimple. Look at your face, you f***ing ass. Niggas come to New York.
Yo, whoever this
Nigga
New
head
York
shaped like a
is,
vanilla
nigga
wafer.
right with did the video about need the
Nigga be wearing
chopsticks and all
snapbacks
that.
and shit.
It's in
With
the
sunglasses
project
on.
building with the K Marches. Yeah, you listen. I'm not gonna tell you to suck because I ain't in the man, but I'm a very disrespectful motherfucker. I'm gonna tell your mama and your dead ass cum guzzling grandma. Yeah, tell them to suck on my dick. Now, I done went way past rap because I'm not a rapper, so me and you both know what it is.
How you feel as a grown ass man with 3 kids on the internet trolling a 21 to be your son, bro? Like cut the out, bro. Let's be real. Wack100, like let's be real. Like, come on, Wack. Come on, Wack.
Look at
Come on, Wack. I spoke to you on the phone a few times. This was not your energy, bro. You were supporting all the way support, bro. All the way support, bro. Cut that out, nigga. Wack100.
Academics like academics like the peacemaker and shit. That nigga be trying to bring peace and shit off line for line, bro.
Well, come on, bro.
Industry blood, you heard?
Industry blood,
That
nigga.
nigga industry blood. That nigga not even good in the streets, you heard? That nigga industry blood. He good with the executives. That's where he get his bags from.
Now you're probably watching this and wondering, what does this have to do with Wack and Big U? Bro, I'm getting to it. Let me cook. So Shotty will respond back to Wack100 and tell Wack100 that him or any of his associates are banned from New York. And if they come to New York, it's gonna be up and it's gonna be some real consequences.
That nigga's holler at that. In the game, if you tough, tap me with your New York, like you said, and pull up in New York. This thing last year, y'all niggas cannot pull up in New York this year. I don't give a who you think you could call. Y'all niggas cannot.
Y'all niggas be killing me talking about some you can't go this place and that place. Are you sure about that, buddy? Like what the fuck?
Pull up in New York this year. Straight way.
Like
You must not be a real gang member, because Black Wall Street is out in New York. Nigga. Double R to my real rights. Y'all know the hit, man.
Around this time, 6ix9ine and another blood rapper, Trippie Redd, were currently at odds. Now, 6ix9ine was on the East Coast under the supervision of Shotty. Trippie Redd was on the West Coast under the supervision of Wack100. Remember, the ban wasn't just for the game or Wack100, it was for all of their associates. Both sides had banned the other side from coming to their hometown or their respective coast. So it was doomed for somebody to call the bluff of the other side. So Trippie Redd decided he was gonna call the bluff of 6ix9ine, and he was gonna pull up in New York with some West Coast dudes for protection. But things didn't go as planned for Trippie Redd, because when he pulled up to New York, 6ix9ine had a bunch of goons waiting for Trippie Redd at his hotel.
6ix9ine is still a he's still a It's 6ix9ine done. He can't come to LA at all. Never again. 6ix9ine got in my 12 if he comes to if 6ix9ine comes to LA, it's over. And I'm in New York right now, bro. You feel me? So it's like, if y'all really think, bro, about that, bro, really go tell that, like, pull up right now, like, right now, like. Cause bro, you want to know what bro did? Bro had waiting for me at my hotel, some 9 Trey niggas. As soon as I walk in the building, hit right in my mouth, nigga. Chase them niggas, 4 blocks. Chased you 9 Trey blocks. I chased the nigga mostly. I ran them down myself. Shout out to me, myself, and I.
6ix9ine will respond back, taunting Trippie Redd for thinking he could come to New York and go untouched.
What's going on? But I feel really bad about it. Your chin is bruised up. You just can't be out here calling people gay, bro. You can't be supporting false accusations.
Hey, bro.
You can't be.
I ain't gonna lie, like that era, folk, that 2017, 2018 era, bro, that shit was wild. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like that shit was crazy, bro. Like you just had to be there, bro. You had to.
Anything on live, talking about I'm good in New York, talking about New York this, New York that. Like, you just can't do that, bro. You should put some ice on that chin. It's bruised up. I feel bad, bro. And you can't just start snitching and say it was the non-trade. You can't do that, bro. It's not gangster. That's not. I just want you to be my friend.
He was saying all that shit, but then look what happened. Look what happened, bro. Fast forward. Look what that nigga did. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it, G. That's why I say niggas don't be on what they say they be on.
6ix9ine, you know I told the Paul.
When Wack100 found out that Trippie Redd got touched in New York, even though he had some West Coast dudes with him for protection, Wack100 was pissed. And he wanted to know how this took place. How did this happen? And who let Trippie Redd get touched? This led to a huge altercation between Wack100 and Trippie Redd's security guard, Avery Mitchell, at Big U's shop.
What happened was they was having words over the 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd situation. Avery was bodyguard for Trippie Redd at the time.
That's you.
And 6ix9ine and his crew rolled down on Trippie Redd them. And then we called, and I'm like, hold on, y'all rolled down on them, but my family is the security. And that's how that got. So then the dude got on the phone, and the play was coming together. So somehow they ended up having words, because they just never liked each other from a relationship that they had over one of the other bodyguards. Right. So we ended up meeting up at my shop, not for them to get down, but it was just for us to square it off. And then now you gotta remember, dog is with me. Right. So it don't matter if you with me. It's my job to protect you. So you straight if you with me wherever we at. So him and bro was having words. So we was going in the shop. I didn't even have a chance to open the gate. Dog, get off on Avery. Boom, bang. And don't do nothing to Avery. Avery swallowed it.
Oh, he just ate that?
Ate it. That's why this nigga never stand in front of me. Ever. Because he know I know. Avery ate it. I give me trouble. Avery, you want it? Avery like, nah, we good. I'm gonna let that.
You wanna know what's crazy to me? Like, motherfuckers saying all of this, and then just years later, like, motherfuckers locked up. Kid million with y'all. Listen to your boy. That is crazy work right there.
So Avery is planning. Avery just waiting like woo, you know. Avery talking like, man, no, we good. We gonna let it go. Woo. Then Avery easy. When Avery easy, Avery get off on him. Bow. he grabbed the thing. Yeah, he grabbed his thing like, man, I'm gonna edit this thing on. Then I'm like, hold on, man. Ooh. And then, it go like it go. You feel me? But he only by himself, so he ain't finna get tramp treated. He ain't finna get nothing. He ain't finna nothing. He finna get, you know what I mean? He ain't by himself. He with me, so he was with a whole lot of people. Right. So we break it up. Now we like, man, y'all even, because they be like, nah, I want mine back.
Come out like he did, boy.
Hey, then we like, okay, now. They be like, now we can get in. He was like, nah, man, I'm cool.
Wack100 showed up one deep in territory that wasn't his. Now, even though he couldn't hold it against Big U, he still felt a certain type of way that Big U allowed him to get fired on and ain't really do nothing or join him in, in demonstrating on the other guy.
I mean, I
Now,
get it.
even though he really couldn't hold it against Big U,
Right.
this was, the first instance in their friendship to where, there was some bad blood there because of what took place. It wouldn't be soon after this that their friendship would hit another bump in the road. Wack100 would explain this bump in the road as the beginning to the end of their friendship and the catalyst for a lot of the issues we see them having today.
I ain't never seen so pressed to have an issue with it about some business that he conducted for himself that had nothing to do with it. Truth be told, all this started behind the studio that I built. See, I ain't never even told the story, but I got all the text messages.
What she says about
That's how you, Fat, and Wacko got, you know what I'm saying, into it. That's how they fell out into other perspectives, into other terms. That's crazy word.
Oh, that was the put the icing on the cake. I let the studio go because I didn't want to let you use the studio we built. Yo, Wack, I got this open space, but it could take 8 rooms or 6 rooms. All right, what you want with me? Well, I ain't got the money to finish the construction. All right, so what you saying? Well, Wack, I give you a room and it just be your room if you just give me like 100, 150 to help me finish the studio. Well, if you give me that room, can't nobody use that room, right? Yeah, all right, I'm gonna get a room to game. Here go to 150. This how I want games room. Knock this wall out, make it a little better. If you gotta combine 2, that's on you. This what it is. I'm gonna give you the money up front. There you go, right. There you go to play. By the time we get the room, for 12 months, I ain't paying for no studio time. After 12 months, I give you your rate. Cool. All right, Curry. He take my 150, build the studio out. Game is over there working while he building the studio out. I get him on call. Hey, man, what up? Call and ask you a question. What's that? Could Big U use your studio? Why would you call and ask me something like that, bro? Why would you even put my name in a conversation like that? If you got 7, 8 other rooms, tell it which one of your rooms you got available. And simply tell them that room ain't available. Don't nobody go in that room anyway. We got our own locks on it. Next thing I know, man, bro, it's a problem with me using the studio? Yeah, bro, because it ain't your room. It ain't my room. And it shouldn't even put my name in the conversation with you about a room. He got 7 other rooms over there. Everything in that room belongs to that man. He's going to the studio, smoking and drinking and spilling. Man, you act like, man, listen, bro, I'm not acting like I'm not having no conversation with you. That's his room. We paid for it. I'm not going to have this conversation.
Wack100.
If you're not on your way to Freddy's right now, what are you even doing?
Wack100 would describe this as the moment that permanently changed their friendship because that's when they sort of stopped looking at each other as best friends or really close homies, and they sort of distanced themselves from each other over this particular conflict over the studio. Now, Wack would claim that shortly after this particular incident, that Big U and Suge Knight will go to E1 and try to steal Wack100 contracts from behind his back.
I took personal note. So when the shit happened with my label, it was just like the last straw.
What do you mean your label?
Right.
Yeah, he went to my label. Back when Alan Grumblack was there.
What label is this?
E1.
Oh.
Suge Knight on the phone. And Suge Knight tells him, when Wack contracts expire, don't re-up with him. Give him the Big U. This the only dude Wack is scared of in L.A. Right?
Suge told Alan Grunwald that.
Right. We're on Big U's phone. Big U's dead, right? Oh, this is a motherfucker I done looked out for, helped his son, beat cases.
Yeah. No, that is like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Fat. That is some betrayal shit. That is some slimy, dirty shit. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
His son and knife fights, gun fights.
You talking about Big U now?
Yeah, I didn't help him with his mortgage. I didn't help him hustle. I didn't introduce him, gave him plugs, all this. So I'm scratching my head like, so, they tell him, we done made millions of dollars with this man. Only he's a businessman, he's our friend. I gotta ask you to leave my office. They didn't want to tell me at first.
Right.
And they told me. So in my head, I give Big U the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Suge sent him in there. He didn't know what Suge was gonna say. I'm gonna give it a week. And maybe Big U will call and be like, yo, I went up in there to take
That's
this.
why you can't do business with motherfuckers like you fat. Keep it made with you. Nigga, he will play with you, folks. Like, pause, but he will sit up there and finesse you. You know what I'm saying? If you allow him to. But motherfuckers was on point. Motherfuckers was realizing what was up. And that's why they fell out with him and shit. Keep it a million with y'all. That's why certain motherfuckers fell out with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? He up here extorting motherfuckers he cool with and shit. Do your homework on that. That's why him and Luce fell out. I'm telling y'all. Like, you can't do that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm getting from this whole entire situation right now is that it screams out snake, like backdoor shit. Like, you a snake, you fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's screaming right now. I'm keeping it main with you.
And this crazy motherfucker started saying this. That ain't what came out of my mouth, that what came out of his. After a week, and there was another homie on the phone that you've talked to before, right? And I called him, bro, you really wasn't my label like that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he copped to it, right? So that's what I'm saying, like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Big U will respond back to Wack100 allegations of betrayal by saying that it's just not true. He would deny ever going to E1 with Suge Knight to steal contracts from Wack100. He would even say that's not even possible to do, and he will also deny the call that Wack100 claimed took place between him and Wack100 to where Big U would confess to it. Big U would say those are all lies and Wack100 just made it out the blue.
One, I have never been to Alan Grunblatt's office about a deal. I just heard about this one too. For Wack100 company, because you can't do that. If you know the music business, and I'm pretty sure you do, in the podcast business, nobody can go get nobody's contract. That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard. And two, since I ain't never done it. Three, boy can't come tell me to bow down to nothing. If I went to go get something, me and Suge, do the math. So me and Suge is scared of Wack? I don't know. But secondly, why would who on his roster would I be trying to go get? At what time did this supposed to happen? This would have didn't happen before he had Blueface. So the only person in his roster he would have had would have been who? Game? That's my nephew. He ain't had no hitting song. Ray J album under him flopped. Okay, do the math. Because now they know I'll be hearing them say, pull out receipts, pull out receipts. Secondly, he's the master of phone recording. Why he ain't got me recorded apologizing to him or saying, why he ain't got a text message from me and him talking about this?
Bro, y'all is just a bunch of dumbass OGs, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just saying a bunch of BS, a bunch of bullshit. Both y'all is. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap. Y'all is 70 years old sitting up here moving like this. Like y'all in high school or some shit. In middle school.
Big U would say that never happened. Wack100 would claim it did happen, and that was actually the end of their friendship. After Big U allegedly did that, Wack100 would say he could never look at Big U the same again, and that was effectively the end of their friendship. However, it never made it to the public. Nobody knew that Big U and Wack100 was feuding. They actually beefed for 15 months before the public knew anything about it. And the only reason the public found out that Wack100 and Big U was beefing was, well, because of Hassan Campbell. The Hassan and Wack100 saga began when Wack100, Hassan Campbell, 6ix9ine, and DJ Academics did a joint podcast. Now, during this podcast, Wack100 asked Hassan Campbell about something really sensitive.
Now, we got to ask this question because I'll be a bitch-ass nigga if I did.
Let's go.
Because this question always arises with you.
I know what he about to ask, bro. Like, what type of timing is you on? You a freaky-ass old man, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? You asking another grown-ass man this type of question. But I'm going to let it play, though.
You done caught a couple bodies.
Everybody want to know, where was your enemy to rape because this man did something to you when you was a youngster, right? Right. So everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you revenging your manhood with that man.
I don't have it in me to kill that man because even though he violated me as a child, he protected and fed my mother's kids when my mother was going through certain shit.
That ain't got nothing to do.
I'm not finished. No, I like my mother, but my mother was coming up short. My mother had 6 kids, and that man was.
Why would you even ask that type of question? Like, see what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird, right? Like, and mind you, this is a 70-year-old man.
Food in my refrigerator when I was 9 and 10 and 11 years old when my mother wasn't there to put that food in that fucking refrigerator.
Yeah, but that nigga wasn't doing that just to do that. He putting food in the refrigerator because he's violating you, putting something in you, bro.
It will be this conversation that will lead to the all-out war between Wack100 and Big U that we're currently witnessing. You see, Hassan Campbell left this conversation feeling as if it was productive. He didn't leave the conversation feeling played. He actually left the conversation feeling like him and Wack100 was on good terms, even though Wack100 told him, you know, a man stuck something in him. But Wack100, on the other hand, left this conversation feeling like he played Hassan Campbell. Wack will go on to say that he deliberately said that to Hassan Campbell's face to get a reaction out of him. Right, to agitate him. After the interview, Wack100 would make his true feelings about Hassan Campbell be known on a Clubhouse call with Hassan Campbell and others.
I had a whole lot to say. My only problem is that it was too many voices at a table. You know what I mean? So sometimes you lose your point or you get over talked. But if you listen to my PowerPoints and my conversation, I didn't come there to sit down and make games. Tekashi 6ix9ine. When I said to Tekashi 6ix9ine that he is actually a king right now, I meant that. That man has more than 25 million of the youth that's listening to him. He got a large percentage, and I want niggas to listen real careful.
He's not a king, he influence, bro. Nah, that don't even make sense, my nigga.
All right, but you're not letting me finish saying what I have to say.
Hey, bro, first of all, I'm going to be real, bro.
Don't say nigga, say 6ix9ine.
Now, hold on, bro. I'm going to be real. First of all, let's be real. You was the smallest nigga in that room we talking about, nigga. You trying to get your bag and get your platform. So, nah, nigga, you ain't finna sit on the side of me and talk all this Martin Luther King shit like that's what's real, bro. Fuck all that. When you called him a king, I called you on that shit. Hey, it ain't his fucking job to be their fucking dad. They all told you they grew up with the little nigga, they the same age. That's their homeboy. That's the position they taking. That's it. Whatever business they got, that's it. You ain't playing daddy, nigga, because you steadily talk about...
Like I say all the time, bro, when you hear Wack going off or getting mad, you can't do shit but laugh, bro, because this shit be funny as hell. Listen to your boy. This shit be funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Now I'm killing the nigga. So stop being this hypocritical ass shit, bro. You got a podcast. I got a podcast. We all sat at the table with this man that you want to continue to call a rat. You openly said this man helped you.
But why is you yelling in the mic, though? That's the thing, bro. Like, this nigga always yelling this.
You received the help. You could have said, nah, you're a rat. I don't want your help. Yo, bro, cut that shit out, bro. Everybody out there for a play. Fuck all this serious Martin Luther King shit, because that ain't what that is, bro. That's disrespectful to bring that shit to that table when it's an entertainment play going on. That's it, and that's all.
Now, it's unclear if Wack100 already had pre-existing feelings towards Hassan Campbell, but Wack100 would be really upset and angry that Hassan Campbell was trying to preach positivity, was trying to enlighten, was trying to exist on a higher plane, speak consciousness into the room. Wack100 would say that it's an entertainment podcast, and Hassan Campbell trying to teach 6ix9ine and his homies are trying to give them positive game. It wasn't a place for it. Now, this will lead to Hassan Campbell questioning Wack100's motives and saying, why did Wack100 have this energy in person? Wack100 would take offense to this, and Wack100 will go over the top and take it there with Hassan Campbell.
Why are you so much madder now over the internet than when we was face to face?
Hey, boy, you better go watch that. Everything I said, Hassan, everything I'm saying now, I said it that fucking tape.
But then you run the club.
He called you a comic. He called you a comic in the interview, bro.
See, another thing too, like Wack got a whole bunch of yes men around him. Like y'all be dick riding Wack. I'm talking about the niggas that be around him and shit. Listen to your boy. The shit be crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, bro, you was out of luck. Hey, I don't even think hey, bro, you know what you made that man look like, bro? Nigga, you asking the nigga that got you in here for money, nigga, because you fucked up, bro. I hope he told you to do that, bro.
Listen, my whole thing is like this, right? I'm past that. Tekashi got past that. That's for one. For two, what I'm not past is the fact that my niggas ran to Clubhouse and started telling niggas in your room like I was soft or something, or I was intimidated, or you punked me in that room, or anybody punked me in my room.
This ain't his room. Hey, look, bro, this ain't my motherfucking room, but check it out, though, bro. Wait. Check it out. Hey, look, Rudo, nigga. Hey, if it's gonna come out of my mouth, it's gonna come out of my mouth. Everything I said right there. Wasn't between niggas, but aired atmosphere, bro. So don't come in this motherfucker like you heard me say something. If niggas got their little narratives, that's their narratives, nigga. I said everything right there. You didn't do nothing to the nigga that fucked you in the ass. I said it right there, dog. Don't stop, say, bro. Don't come in here. Look, nigga, don't get mad at me because another nigga. Hold on, bro. Don't get mad at me because another nigga put some shit up in there, bro.
Hassan Campbell left the podcast not feeling played, but he left that Clubhouse conversation feeling played and disrespected, and he wanted revenge on Wack100 for saying that to him. Because these two dudes lives on opposite coasts, right? They're never going to meet each other and fight and tussle. So they have to play the internet game. So Hassan Campbell decided that he was going to release some recorded audio from a phone conversation between himself and Wack100, where Wack100 would divulge to Hassan Campbell that he's seen a sex tape with Nipsey Hussle, a girl, and another man. And he would also tell Hassan Campbell that Big U is the biggest snake out here. Now, that leaked audio will be the first time the world will find out that Wack100 and Big U are at odds.
Nipsey got killed by his own homeboy, bro. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gang shit on him, bro. Most of my mouth, this stuff, we got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga's dick. Nipsey behind the bitch fucking her. He pulls his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her hair, pull her mouth off the nigga dick, tongue kiss the bitch.
My guy, like, this why I be saying what I be saying, bro. Like, for real, like, what type of timing was you on right here? Like, why was you so invested into what another nigga was doing, bro? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, just weird, bro.
Put her mouth back on the dick. Neighborhood crib. You got all the footage, bro. They know I got it. They know I got it. They know I got it. Yo, isn't that Big U amnesia, some shit like that, though? Fuck no, bro. Big U, bro. Big U is the biggest kind of slave you can find, bro. So, you act like you fuck with you, bro, but it all be for a motive. Listen, bro, I got it on my text message. I'll show you what I see. When the nigga Jesse dies, Big U sends me the contract talking about help me go after the 30%. I say, bro, you wasn't going after 30% when he was alive.
Right.
You feel me? Right.
So, the masses was confused because people thought that Wack100 and Big U was still inseparable. They were still best friends and locked in. So when they heard Wack100 telling Hassan Campbell that Big U attempted to extort Nipsey Hussle's estate for 30%, or that Big U is a huge snake, they were confused and they didn't understand why Wack was saying this, and they thought Wack100 was gossiping behind Big U's back. Wack100 actually clarified on a joint stream with academics and Hassan Campbell that him and Big U hadn't been cool for 15 months prior to that conversation. So he wasn't gossiping or talking behind Big U's back. He was saying, you know, what he would say to Big U's face to Hassan Campbell.
You laughing, I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck neither.
Bro, see where you went wrong is...
Can't y'all squash this?
Hey, this where you went wrong is when you said, I had you on the three-way with Big U and Big U didn't know it. What you don't know, if me and Big U ain't talking 15 months on the phone. We don't even fuck with each other. That's where you went wrong, dummy.
Oh, so...
Nigga, shut your pit bull looking ass up, nigga, like I said, this nigga Wack be yelling all that Pyru shit, but then when it's time to get down, he don't be getting down for real. That nigga don't be getting down, bro.
Where you went wrong, but
so basically,
you an East Coast nigga, and you don't know those politics.
So basically, what you did was you called another nigga on the phone to pretend to be Big U.
So he get down by asking police questions and shit. That's how Wack get down. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy.
Big U voice is Big U voice.
Even though Wack100 calling Big U a snake caught the public by surprise, it didn't catch Big U by surprise. As a matter of fact, it didn't look like it bothered Big U at all, because Big U will respond back to Hassan Campbell and Wack100 on an IG Live, where he will say he has no issue with Hassan Campbell, but he couldn't say the same about Wack100.
Hassan Campbell, that's right. Hassan Campbell. I'm proud of Hassan Campbell. I ain't mad at him. If y'all dumbasses thought I would say something, I'm not Hassan Campbell. You keep fooling these dummies.
Fat funny.
I mean, I can see Hassan Campbell right now, and I would not have a problem with that man. Now, the other one, I can say this much though. If somebody's so obsessed with another man,
that's what I'm saying, you fat.
And they've been talking to a whole lot of other gay men
that's what I'm saying.
All night on the phone. Really? Y'all gotta stop listening to these other couple gay dudes now, you know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta start understanding if somebody is so obsessed with another man that all day long they talk about another man who does not talk about them. Like your whole life is made off of...
After the audio was out there of Wack100 true feelings about Big U, their beef would take a violent turn really fast. On July 7th of 2022, the Game had a concert at the Novo. Wack100 was there as well. Now, we woke up to a couple of videos and clips of people claiming that Wack100 got touched at the concert.
Wack100 got we not put on him.
God,
that nigga talk this shit about this his town.
You talk about every set.
Hold on. Hold on, y'all hear they verse.
Every set, nigga. Junkie got shocked out, ran to the front and jumped off game stage, nigga, slid out that motherfucker. That nigga's officially a buster.
What's your version now?
Man, Tiny Draws put them motherfucking bombs on that nigga.
Hold on, we ain't doing no names now. We ain't doing no names.
He put them bombs, he got his motherfucking head knuckled up. Hey.
Y'all hear that?
Hey, listen.
I believe it. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga don't know how to squabble. I done seen Wack get down before with the videos and shit. He don't know how to fight. Like, I believe it, bro.
You gonna remember the Novo, nigga, if you don't remember nothing else in his life.
Big Gatto and his homies would allege that Tiny Draws punched Wack100 3 times during the Game concert at the Novo. Now, Wack100 would quickly respond back to the allegations that he got punched at the Novo by showing his face and showing that he didn't have any type of damage or scratches on him, and he would tell people to cut it out and call cap on the story.
Knock it off. Knock it off. It's weird, bro. I don't mind you telling the truth, but stop lying. Cut the lies out. 20, that ain't nothing.
right there.
Knock it off.
Right there.
Stop lying. Fuck out of here. Stand off is not an altercation.
Nigga, they made your ass run off the stage.
You know what time it is. I ain't gonna keep speaking. Know what it is. Knock them lies out to them. You know what I'm saying? We took the video and showed the whole surroundings and showed what it was. I'm gonna leave it like that. Knock it off. 1:20 in the morning. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's talking about you stomp me out, some pay out shit, rush me and all this sort of shit. One swing and a square off is not a rush. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Now, there's no footage of this altercation, which I do think is bizarre because if Wack100 got punched in public, there would be footage of Wack100 getting punched.
Man,
so whether or not you believe this is real or not is based on who word you think is credible. Now, Tiny Draws, the man who allegedly punched Wack at the Novo, he confronted Wack on Clubhouse and they had an argument about exactly what took place that night. Tiny Draws would claim that he put hands on Wack. Wack would claim that it's all cap.
You kill him with the answer. Put that on Pyro, nigga.
Who am I even talking to?
You talking to Tiny Draws, nigga. Put that on
Pyro. You talking
Pyro.
about the busted nigga that looked me in my face?
Put that on Pyro. Hey, look. All you gotta do, cause we ain't gotta do, don't yell it. We ain't gotta do none of that, bro.
These are 70-year-old motherfuckers, bro. These motherfuckers is 70 years old going back and forth online about a bunch of BS about nothing. To be exact. What are y'all even arguing about?
Put that on Pyro.
Who is you though, bro?
This is Tiny Draws, Cash.
Well, what are we talking about?
We talk about what happened when you walked up them stairs, nigga. Put that on Pyro.
What happened?
You didn't get smacked in your head, and you didn't get slapped in your face.
Nigga touch me, nigga. What did you
bro,
talking
put
about?
That on Pyro.
Why you nigga? You want me to
put
send
that
a picture?
On Pyro.
Hey, you did you or no other nigga
bro,
touch me?
Put that on Pyro.
If you or no nigga ever touched me,
look, I'm not, bro,
your uncle Big Draws got drew down on.
You put everything on Pyro. Put that on Pyro, nigga. When you came up them stairs, nigga smacked you in your head.
You put that on Pyro. In my head. Where you
nigga, put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro.
You
didn't run on that stage.
Y'all sent the picture with my eye circle like it was my eye. So it wasn't my head or my eye. I put that on your raggedy ass mama.
Put that on Pyro, bro. That's all you gotta do.
I went that on your raggedy mama.
Put that on Pyro and nigga didn't smack
your mama.
Put that on Pyro. That's all you got to do.
Coincidentally enough, a month prior to this incident, Wack100 was on the CJ Maxx show, and he would say that he has some regret with how things played out with Big U, and if he could turn back the hand of time, then he would make it right with Big U.
Something I want to ask you, since we on that. First of all, the first thing I want to ask you, I know you skilled at war. You've been through it. You know, through the penitentiaries, the streets. And do you think that is smart to build so many enemies all around you?
No. Because you constantly got to do this. Listen to your boy. You got to constantly worry about retaliation. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy. This is nothing but facts. You know what I'm saying? You asking for that attention.
Do you consider it a full circle around you? Because you're stacking up numbers right now, brother.
Well,
or you seem to be.
This is the thing. When I look at the whole layout, it's probably only one person out of everything you've been seeing going on that I wish it could have been different.
Right. It's all good.
Right?
It's all good. Yeah.
And that's Big U.
But Big U will quickly and swiftly reject the apology and say he's not taking any apology from anybody who disrespected him publicly, and it's up.
Yeah. I don't really address a lot of bullshit that's said on the internet, but I'm going to tell y'all this, I'm going to address this, and I'm going to address this fast and quick. I heard about the little CJ Mack and Dub C interview with that guy. I don't accept no apology from no nigga that disrespect my name, disrespect my family, and call me on my name, my nigga. I ain't cool with nothing. I ain't cool with that CJ Mack shit. I ain't cool with that Dub C shit. I ain't cool with none of that, my nigga. And that's all I got to say on that. Ain't no nigga, I'm not
I
fucking.
don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you. I don't want to smoke with you. I don't want to play the game with you. That nigga pulling the TI right now.
Ain't going nothing
That's
else.
the movie
Period.
right there.
I'm gonna post this.
Go watch
I'm gonna leave it up. Y'all get it off Instagram, YouTube, however the fuck you want to. But I ain't cool with no nigga disrespecting my name. But I'm gonna keep servicing these kids though like I'm supposed to. Now cap on that. Now cap on that.
So it would appear that the Novo incident was a declaration of war, to where both parties knew where things were, and there wasn't no de-escalating this. Now, Wack100, after, I guess, getting confirmation that it's war, he went on a full 80-yard dash sprint, and he decided that he was going to play the strategic game. He was going to go after Big U's reputation. Wack100 started off by trying to discredit Big U and put allegations of cooperating with the police on.
Sound like a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, females and shit just going back and forth, bro, over some BS, over some bullshit.
I met Big U in 2002 at Death Row. Here go the facts, right? The paperwork that I just got 10 days ago that whoever this YouTube nigga sending around, right, says that he did contracts with 77th Street Division in 2015. I learned that from that. Listen, they're not saying we're deputizing you for you to police your own community and keep the peace. Nah. We're paying you and we're giving you a BlackBerry cell phone. And you are to report the gang violence and the gang activity to the 77th Street Crash Unit. You are to meet with these lieutenants and these sergeants periodically to go over what's going on in your area. Hey, listen, bro, if y'all good with that, cool. But I understand and I know what I know about certain things, and I ain't good with it because if niggas knew what that was going on, a lot of other shit probably wouldn't have went on.
Wack100 was then able to strategically get.
Like, it just come a point in time where this shit just get tiring, bro. Going back and forth with motherfuckers for what, bro? Trying to prove a point for what, bro? Like, for real, like, I'm grown as hell, bro. Like, but motherfuckers don't even think like that. Motherfuckers still act like they a child, a little ass kid, nigga. Like, this shit crazy, bro.
In the ear of one of Big U's right-hand man called 600, and he was able to get 600 to flip sides and go against Big U.
I think I'm going against the grain, man. It's the hood. No, it's the hood. They always think I'm going against the grain, though. You know where we at? On the hood. Anybody got any problem, pull up. Anybody got any problem in the hood, y'all know where we at, bro.
So he's finna turn over a new leaf.
That go for anybody.
We in the hood.
We in the hood.
Where you at?
We in the hood.
What's all winning?
Yeah, we in the hood. Come get a picture, baby. Come get a picture.
We ain't cutting no grass.
If anybody want any problems, bro, when addressing the issues, we taking our face.
But why are y'all getting on Instagram Live discussing this? Mind you, these are old ass niggas, bro. Old ass YNs, bro. What the fuck? Like, why do we need to know this information? And who gives a fuck? Like, seriously, who gives a fuck? The only people who give a fuck is the police and the feds, bro. That's the only people who give a fuck. But other than that, nobody cares. They laughing at y'all ass, bro. Come on, G, don't nobody care, bro. Like, motherfuckers just sitting back laughing at y'all. Cause y'all is some dumbasses, G. Y'all sitting up here snitching on yourself. Talking about what y'all do to motherfuckers. Talking about what y'all done did and shit. And that's why you fat is in the situation he in right now. Listen to your boy.
Right now.
We ain't cutting no grass. You ain't cutting no grass?
No, we ain't cutting no grass.
Man, stay y'all ass about the streets, bro.
Nightwood.
Know about that Thunderdome?
Somebody said they pull up. Oh.
Pull up?
No, it's a female.
Well, she can pull up too. So she can come get a picture with the champ. Listen, man, I don't think y'all know this, bro. If anybody got anything to say about the big homie, because I'm on it. Like I told y'all before.
You better start acting like that.
Anybody got anything to say about the big homie, I'm on it. Fuck the internet.
Start acting like that.
Fuck the internet, nigga. Well, niggas know what's up.
Fuck the internet on hood, this and that. But y'all are on Instagram Live recording this shit. What you mean? Like, what you mean, fuck the internet? Nigga, you on the internet. You're using... Let me just keep playing this motherfucker, bro. This shit's stupid to me, bro.
Hey, man, put my ad on that motherfucker, man.
But nowadays, if you go to YouTube, you will see 600 going off on Big U and co-signing Wack's sentiments about Big U.
I have a big platform, so I present the paperwork. You're a rat. Your LAPD contract been online for a few years now. These are all public shit. Facts. Why a nigga mad at me because he told? Why a nigga mad at me because he worked for the LAPD? You just threw a slave basketball game a few months ago at Crenshaw High School. You invited a known sex offender who's a high-risk sex offender and a rat who took the stand.
Work. I ain't gonna lie.
You the one harboring rats, bro. Yeah. You've been harboring rats all your career.
Wack100 is one of the most diabolically genius, strategic human beings I think we've ever witnessed online. Wack100 was also.
Thing I give to him. Like I said, I give props when props is due. That's one thing about Wacko. He knows how to utilize the internet. He knows how to get the internet to talk. Listen to your boy.
To get another one of Big U's associate called Loose Cannon to flip. You see, Loose Cannon, it was only a couple years ago, right, where Loose Cannon was going off on Wack100 on behalf of Big U.
So it's like, Wack, it's like you do all this internet thugging shit and acting like you just so turned up, putting it on Paru this, Paru that. Nigga, nobody seen you do nothing. Nigga, you beat up a nigga that was don't fit a nigga in Miami. What's that bitch ass nigga named Stitches? Like, bro, you did some buster ass shit and then you acting like you got clout. Then you paid two niggas to act like they KKK, but nigga, they was construction workers and you paid them $150. All that clout chasing shit don't equal up to real nigga shit, bro. We on real nigga time. Like, you have to really start watching your mouth because niggas don't play that. Niggas play for keeps. Like, you talking about let's get down. Nigga, bitch ass nigga, you don't want to get down with the lope, nigga. And you can put that on Paru, nigga. I bet you, nigga, on any dollar, nigga.
That's why y'all locked up now. This is why you're locked up now. Loose pebbles, loose fruit, whatever the fuck you want to call your name, bro. Whatever the fuck your name is, bro. Like, for real, you niggas slow, bro.
You've been watching YouTube recently, then you know that Wack100 was able to get that guy, Loose Cannon, to flip and come on No Jumper and implicate and say that Big U has something to do with Nipsey Hussle's death.
FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Wacko is smart. He knows how to audience. He knows how to get. Look at him. This like a little play. He know what he doing. He know what he doing. This like a little play.
You tell him the call you just got, or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it, and that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, "Yeah, I love you, cuz," or whatever like that. I'll see you later, or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information.
So you talking about like this? What I'm saying, bro? Like this shit is just weird. So you knew this nigga was about to die, this and that and the third, and you ain't want to sit up here and let him know. Like this is what I'm saying. You niggas is weird, bro. Like.
Minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like...
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
you like...
just talking on regular. So it's like, at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because...
You don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like, they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like, you
and
just
30
never knew.
minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty.
Wack100 is playing the long game, chipping at Big U's reputation strategically. Now, Big U, for the most part, has been pretty quiet and silent and doesn't really entertain any of this. But Wack100 has been told by men on Clubhouse that they've been instructed to fire off on Wack100 when they see him.
Didn't Big U tell you niggas to stop saying something to me?
No, he ain't never told me nothing. He told me to get off your bitch ass when I see you.
Okay. Okay.
It's unclear how this would ever get resolved, but the one thing for sure and one thing for certain
never get resolved.
is that these two can never be seen in the same room again, because it's gonna get really violent and really bad for both parties. If you enjoyed this video and you got the knowledge you came for, then click on this video right here to find another interesting video.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Shout out that boy Flacco. Like I said, nothing but straight content. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but facts. You know what I'm saying? Good with breaking it down and shit. But yeah, y'all go check them out and shit. Till next time, y'all subscribe to my second channel. It's called Yo Terrell Reacting Again. Fire ass content being produced over there. Y'all be disappointed, man. Y'all go subscribe to my third channel. You know what I'm saying? Terrell be Hotboxing. I be doing weed reviews over there. Basically, giving my thoughts and my opinions on items and then recommending it to y'all. Like, see what I like. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't like it, I'll tell y'all, bro. Because I ain't finna have y'all go buy some bullshit. Kill a million with y'all. Listen to your boy. Y'all follow my socials. It's linked to the channel. But other than that, I love y'all. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I'm out.